What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are here today for part 10 of our Breaking Point storyline in Formula 1 2021. If you haven't seen the last video, hit the link up here, go watch that, and then come back and watch this video. If you have seen it, just a quick recap. We were at the Bahrain Grand Prix, and we are seeing Haas giving favor over Aiden Jackson. He was like a lap down in the last race, and they let him pit ahead of Casper Akkerman, who was in the points. So I don't know what the strategy was all about in that race. And then at the press conference after the race, we were essentially just bashing Haas, and our boy Gunther got kind of upset, as you can see here in the email. But we're going to advance to the next chapter, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, subscribe button, and let's get right into the video, guys. Maybe we're getting a full race today. So with a family in the crowd, Casper Akkerman looks to a familiar track to turn around his fortunes.
Hello and welcome to Zandvoort for another round of Formula 1 action.
That's it.
A lap of this short 2.6 mile Zandvoort circuit features 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left. The main straight is 678 meters long and heads into turn 1, the Tarzan corner. With DRS down the main straight into the braking zone, that could be the best overtaking opportunity on the track. And so here we are, Zandvoort. If there's one thing you can guarantee, it's the incredible atmosphere these Dutch fans provide. The sea of orange shirts as much a part of the Grand Prix as the track itself. Max Verstappen, always a home favourite, but in the midfield, all eyes on Haas's Casper Akkerman. He'll be looking to turn around a poor patch of form, and what better time to do it than right here, in front of his home crowd. Let's run you through the driver grid.
The crowd's all behind you today, Cass. Let's use that momentum and see what you can do out there.
Okay, so we don't have any qualifying. We are already on the grid. We are at our home Grand Prix, and it looks like we're going to be having a full race. So we're starting on the mediums, and then we're going to be switching to the softs later on in the race. And we have, it looks like sunny conditions, might get cloudy midway through, but Jeff will take care of the weather for us. He's got his weather machine in the paddock. Hopefully he's able to control it enough so that we have sun the entire race. But let's get into the race, guys. Okay, so finishing on the podium is the objective for this video, and is lights out and away we go. We get a pretty good starter. As we come out in front of Charles Leclerc, we have to take the outside of Tarzan's corner, and we have contact with, I believe that's Sergio Perez. We get a warning from the FIA. There's a yellow flag out. Someone has, I think I may have bumped Carlos Sainz off the track. I apologize, Carlos. We are here at our home Grand Prix in the Netherlands. And we have to kind of take this corner a little slow as we get more contact with, who's that behind us? Fernando Alonso. He's probably not happy that he's behind Haas at the moment. But we are just flying outside the race line, and we are not able to keep the grip of the tires. I just posted our My Team series, the 5th episode at Baku, so if you guys want to see that, hit the link right above me. Open that in a new tab. You watch that later, maybe after the video. If you guys are liking this video so far, though, make sure you like and subscribe, as we are just caught in this traffic here. We're gonna have to wait for DRS as well, but let's see if we can overtake Valtteri Bottas. We didn't have correct position, but we overtake Valtteri Bottas pretty easily, and we are now in P6. I'm gonna activate the ERS behind Sergio Perez. We put up the fastest lap of the race, and we're going to the outside here to pass Sergio Perez, which puts us behind Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari now. We got Charles Leclerc, Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, and Lando Norris, who is leading the race at the moment. Maybe we can get past Charles Leclerc, possibly Lewis Hamilton. We were able to overtake 2 positions last time. As we get DRS, we're going to activate the ERS as well. We got the slipstream, DRS, ERS. We put up the fastest lap of the race. And we are just chilling behind Lewis Hamilton now in the Mercedes. Not gonna lie to you, with the current summer break going on, I've really been missing watching Formula 1, and we literally just hit Lewis Hamilton. I think we did suffer a little bit of damage there, but the car seems to be okay at the moment. No need to pit. We are going to be pitting around... we're going to be pitting around lap 9. And we're going to be switching on to the softs. I think everyone here is either on the hard compound or the medium compound. So no one started out on the softs, which is kind of interesting. We got the ERS, so we're going to go to the outside. Max Verstappen has to give us space. And we used up all our ERS. I forgot to turn it off.
You'll be on the softs.
But we go to the outside here. Let's see if we can get past Lando Norris. Nope, he's able to keep position. We are now fighting. I'm going to give him room on the inside. But we do overtake him, and we are now in first place. So let's just see if we can keep the lead here. Maybe put a little bit of a gap now that we have clean air and there's no one in front of us. There's that curve.
Teammate by 29.7 seconds.
So after seeing Aiden Jackson earlier, after we came out of the pit lane, he had to box after us, and then he's now 29 seconds behind us. So probably he could possibly be in the top 10, depending on how the gaps are after Valtteri Bottas, but we're having a pretty good lap here. We put up the fastest sector 1, so possibly we can put the fastest lap here and beat our own time and activate the ERS. We have had the ERS activated for most of the lap. Okay, so red sector 2, that is not a good sign. Hopefully sector 3 we can put up a great time and beat the fastest lap that I have set earlier in the race. That fastest lap that we set, oh, there it is. But the fastest lap we set before this one was on medium tires, and I was gonna say I'm surprised we are unable to beat that time, but we now have done that at a 1:14 and 1/1000th of a second. A pretty good time. With every lap, we are just increasing the gap dramatically on the drivers behind us. They don't have the pace that this 2021 Haas car has. And we hit another sign. That is our second sign that we've hit this race, I think. Or did we hit another sign? I think I hit a sign, but I rewound it. And then we flew off the track as well. But if you guys are wondering too, there's no way anyone should be doing this well given like the times we crashed and things like that. I did lower the difficulty to challenging simply because the racing isn't the focus of this this series. It's more the storyline and just showing it to you guys. So I did lower it just because on the harder one I had to redo the parts like several times and it just took way longer than it should have. So I lowered the difficulty challenging, and that's why we are kind of miles ahead of Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton in a Haas car. So we're on lap 17 of 18 right now. As we are approaching the end of the race, it looks like we are going to take P1 and win our home race, and Max Verstappen, also from the Netherlands, he is going to finish P2, assuming that we don't DNF here. I mean, if we do DNF, we have the time machine in the paddock. Jeff has got that. up and running at a 100% efficiency. So no need to worry about crashing. Jeff has got our back as always. He's got the weather machine too. It did say it was going to get cloudy, but I don't think there have been any clouds or any signs of rain this entire race. So that weather machine is also working, you know, full time right now in the paddock. Activate ERS here. Let's see on the final lap if we can put the fastest lap of the race. We ride those sloped curves there.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. You've lost some time to the car behind.
We're just saying we lost some time. Let's see here if we can put up past sector 1. No, we can't. We got a red sector 1, so I think maybe just the tires are gone at this point. Yeah, 34%, 27%, and 24%, 19%. So what was I saying? So yeah, the tires are gone, essentially, at least for these soft compounds. So it would be much more difficult to try and put up the fastest lap when the tires are in these conditions. We were able to do it on the softs. We also did it on the mediums, which is great. But we are heading into the final turn at the Netherlands Grand Prix, our home Grand Prix. And let's see what happens after the video. There was no cutscene to start or anything like that. And there it is. We take P1.
Absolutely awesome. Just
Jeff
amazing.
is amazed and very happy with that. See the orange in the crowds. Possibly Max Verstappen fans. There's our boy Gunther. Our boy Gunther has finally made it. It always shows the winning team at the end of the race. So that was Gunther right there. After being very upset with Haas's recent treatment towards us, we show them what Casper Akkerman is built of. And we take P1. We haven't even been able to do that with Aiden Jackson. But there we are up on the podium with Verstappen and Hamilton. And I'm just going to cut, and let's see if there's some sort of cutscene or phone call at the end of the race.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy. A podium finish today, Casper. Here in front of your home crowd. How does it feel?
Well, my family's here today, my wife and my daughter, so I'm delighted I was able to have a good race for them. It means the world to have them here, and I think I would have been miserable tonight if I didn't have a good race, which wouldn't have been fun for anyone. So yeah, I'm really happy.
And the fastest lap too today. Is that something you expected?
It's realistically not something you think you're going to get too often, so no, I can't say we expected it. But it's certainly a welcome surprise. Every point counts, so come the end of the season, we might be more grateful for it than we realize.
How is everything at Haas? Are spirits high? Is the team happy?
Okay, so big question here. How am I feeling right now? I mean, I'm feeling pretty like good right now because we won the race. But I'm not sure how Haas is treating us. There wasn't really any sort of cutscene where Haas was mistreating us, so maybe give them some sort of neutral answer. Things are at 100% right now. We've struggled a bit recently, but the focus is very much on turning things around. I think that is the middle ground. No comment seems to be
I won't lie
a
and
political
say we're having
no.
a great time. Everyone knows we've struggled a little bit recently. Things aren't 100% right now, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Look, any job has its issues, and driving in F1 is no exception, but the focus is very much on turning things around.
Thank you for your time.
So there's the end of the press conference. And it doesn't look like there's a cutscene for this episode, guys. So chapter 9 is finished now, I believe. We're going to advance. Never mind, there's a cutscene.
Hey man, great race today.
Thanks.
Nice one, Casper. Can't argue with that performance. Shame your teammate couldn't bring himself to congratulate you.
Nah, well, he's just a kid.
Kid is getting signed by Ferrari.
So they say.
Never gonna happen.
Oh?
You keep a secret?
Yeah, sure.
I've been approached.
Really? Congratulations.
Keep it under your hat, but talks are going well. So you're gonna have to get on with Jackson for a little while longer.
Yeah, well, we get on fine.
That's not what I heard.
Yeah?
I was chatting with one of your mechanics. He had some very interesting things to say about Jackson. You know what his problem is, don't you?
Go on.
Thinks you're getting too old. Says you're not fast enough anymore.
Too old.
Hey, mate, his words, not mine. You want my advice? Prove him wrong. See, he should respect you like I do. Great race out there today, buddy. Yeah? Ciao.
Okay, so I don't know what is the deal with Butler there, but he said the exact same thing to Aiden Jackson. I believe it was after part 2 or 3, but he was like, prove him wrong, yada yada. But now I guess there's some sort of rumor that Ferrari is shopping for a new driver, which is kind of weird. Just because they just signed Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc is like their #1 driver.
Hey,
Hey, Lily's dancing in the garage. It's hilarious. Can you come?
just catching up on a few things.
Sure. Hey, I booked us a restaurant for tonight.
What about Lily?
Your mother's happy to take care of her.
Great, then I can't wait.
Reason to celebrate, right?
Yeah. Thanks, Zoe. See you later.
Bye.
So this is another call from Zoe, and as I was saying before, Ferrari is shopping for a new driver, and I get interrupted again. Oh my god, it's Aiden. What does Aiden want?
Yeah?
Casper, I missed you just now.
What do you want?
I just wanted to say congratulations for today. That was some race.
I'm busy, Aiden.
Oh, sure.
Bye.
Okay. Yeah, because Aiden Jackson clearly walked by Akkerman in the paddock, and he didn't have the balls to say congratulations to him face-to-face, so a little sneaky phone call. Aiden Jackson thought that would suffice, but clearly not. So I'm going to end the video there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched up to this point, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys for part 11 in the next few days, alright? Peace out.